If you're waiting for this panel, make some noise right now. Let's go.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, we have one hell of a topic to discuss this morning. We have an august body of brilliant, aspirational brothers. And I'm privileged to be in the center, to have this kind of firepower to my left and to my right. And I'm really, really pleased to see so many people, brothers and sisters, early in the morning. I do conferences, and we stay away from early morning stuff because typically it's just the panelists. So thank you for getting up early, and thank you for being here, and hopefully we will inform you. We have a tight 60 minutes, and we're down to 55 minutes with the introductions. So when Dr. Boyce asked me to cover the subject of modern Black male masculinity in a white world, he didn't quite frame it that way. I reframed it. I had to do some studying myself. As a Black male, yes, I am Black. I say that all the time. All right, yes, I am Black, and it's not about color. It's about culture, because we come in all shapes, sizes, skin tones, and hair textures. Right? Lots of options out here, brothers and sisters. No need to stray. Okay. I want to be kind. So I had to do some deep research. There is a lot of information about Black male masculinity. All you have to do is Google it. There are actually 72 studies specifically on Black male masculinity over the last 2 decades. So we have been looked at, studied sociologically, psychologically for about 30 years. One of the classic books that came out in 1952, Ralph Ellison's The Invisible Man, which really was a novel that won all kinds of National Book Awards about the role and the opportunity to become visible in a white world. Beginning in the 1920s, there was a study that categorized us as race men. All right, there's a definition for a race man. I call myself a race man. Who is a race man or a race woman is someone who is committed to the upward mobility and the improvement and the leadership among his or her people. Then in the 60s, there was major studies on street culture for Black men. What is the street culture? We went from race men to a whole street culture. Then in the 80s, they started writing about and doing studies on Black men as part of the underclass. And then in the 90s, the code of the streets was another major topic. They moved to that, the code of the streets. How are we rising using a new code that will provide insight and upward mobility for Black males? From there, they started studying the gang culture, major studies on gang culture. And then from gang culture, they started studying incarceration and reentry, because so many Black males, because of changes in laws, put Black men in jail. And then just recently, I say in the mid-90s and early 2000s, they started talking about the old heads. Who are the old heads? I'm an old head.